Hi guys, and welcome to my 15th episode, I think this is, of my podcast, Wellness Musings with Meg. We talk all things wellness here, and at the moment, I am midway through a little mini series, and we are talking all about menstruation and the cycle. So the 28-day cycle that any menstruating woman will go through. So whether you are someone who menstruates yourself or whether you're someone who knows someone who menstruates, I think this is an important little series to listen to, because you start to understand what's going on in that human's body. I, for a very long time, was not really being very kind to myself or listening to my body and wondering what was going on, and was actually being quite mean to myself because I can understand why 1 minute I was fine or 1 week I was fine and then the next I wasn't. Because the more research I've done, the more I've realized that actually your window where your hormones are kind of balanced and you actually feel good about yourself is quite a small window. Women, we've got a lot to go through in this cycle. Like there's a huge fluctuation in hormones, um, which is a lot for us to deal with. So yeah, today we're talking all about ovulation and that little window where life is so good. So I will see you on the other side. Hi, my name is Meg, and you are listening to the Wellness Musings with Meg podcast. I am a fully qualified beautician and yoga teacher who has studied and worked in health and wellness since 2017. I have been obsessed with wellness my entire life and have always wanted to share my passions more. If you love health, wellness, and yoga and want to learn more, this podcast is for you. I will be bringing you all things wellness, from diet and lifestyle to beauty tips and tricks, and of course, yoga as well. So grab yourself a green tea and find a tranquil spot, and let's jump in. So we are talking about ovulation. This is the period in your cycle. It starts day 14 and it goes on a few days. It's not a very big cycle at all. It's only about 4 days long maximum. And it is the time where you are most fertile. So it starts around day 14 and doesn't last very long, but it's when you're most fertile and life is good at this point. You will probably realize that there is a time, like if you're going out or you're looking to fall pregnant, now is the time to be doing that. Your self-confidence is up. So if you're going out or you're going somewhere, you are going to be feeling good about yourself right now. Your libido is increased, your confidence increased, and your testosterone levels are also on the rise during this phase, and that is what contributes to your mood improving and your energy improving as well. So this is a really good time to kind of get out in the gym, really work, push yourself. You're going to be doing so many things in this phase. And the foods to eat are foods, to be honest, they're all like my favorite foods, which is annoying that this is such a small window, because you're looking to eat things like yogurt and radish, which is high in CoQ10, spinach, which is high in iron, strawberries, raspberries, figs, and apricots, chocolate. I love the fact that chocolate is actually recommended during this phase. Although, truth be told, I eat chocolate all the way through the 28-day cycle. Tomatoes are high in lycopene and are also an antioxidant. Bell pepper is high in vitamin C. Aubergine, spring onion, asparagus, chicory, quinoa, and you can use quinoa instead of oats. So for example, in this phase, if I'm doing overnight oats, I'll use quinoa instead. Coconut and almonds, pistachios and bee pollen. Fish are recommended here, so like salmon, tuna, shrimp, and if you can get them raw, that's really helpful too. So like sushi is really helpful and things like that. Red lentils, walnuts, almonds, and basil, hemp seeds, and corn as well. So those are all the foods that are going to help during this ovulation period. I think at one point I am going to either create a little mini series on my channel, or yeah, maybe I can make a cookbook. I'm not sure. But anyway, if you guys have got any questions about any of this, please let me know in the comments. But I hope this helps, and I hope this kind of helps you to maybe create some recipes with all of these ingredients in, to help kind of support you through this phase. A lot of these ingredients, or these why am I forgetting my words right now? A lot of these foods are actually going to help with ovulation, and they're going to help to create fertility too and support fertility. So, again, if you're someone maybe who's trying to fall pregnant, it might be worth really looking at bringing these into your diet during your ovulation phase to help you. Some are obviously going to be more helpful than others with actually creating fertility. But yes, it's worth having a little look, maybe trying it yourself, maybe seeing if it helps in any way, and just incorporating them into your diet and lifestyle. I do think even if you're someone who's not trying to fall pregnant, it's worth getting all of these foods into your diet at this point anyway, just because it helps support the body and it's what your body theoretically needs. And it will just help with supporting through each phase. We're feeling good right now in this ovulation phase, and we want to try and keep feeling good for as long as possible. So that's why it's so good to start having these foods or fruits and veg and foods into your diet, so that you're supporting and your body's kind of not going without. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And like I said, I think I'm going to make a little recipe series at some point and start bringing all this stuff in and showing you guys different recipes that you can do with all of this stuff. But yeah, I will see you next week for our next one, which is the luteal phase, which is actually my least favorite phase in the cycle and affects me more than any other time within my cycle. So thank you for listening, and I will see you next week. Please please subscribe, and if you've got any questions, let me know. And yeah, I look forward to speaking with you again. Thanks. Bye.